management for bankers. And let's continue with the particular area of our class today. Okay, uh, here comes the first question. The question is relating to the area of, according to the concept of money measurement, the following will not be recorded in the books of accounts: simplicity of general management, death of general manager, gratuity paid to the general manager's wife at after his death. We are looking forward towards money measurement concept. Okay, do you know this particular topic is always asked in the examination? So basically what happens is they put questions from these areas. For at least 1 to 2 questions can be expected. They are always asked in the examination based upon the concepts. Only a few concepts are there. I think I would say the total would be of around 15, not more than that, right? So that is even something that I am including everything in the particular area there. So if you're looking forward to it, then I believe you should do this particular part properly. When we talk about money measurement means something which can be expressed in terms of rupees, which can be expressed in terms of money there, right? So what would be among the following will not be recorded in the books of accounts because it doesn't have the area of money measurement. Simplicity, you cannot define simplicity in terms of rupees there. Death is something that you cannot define there, right? But you can record the gratuity that you are paying to the particular person. So in this case the correct answer is A, right? So correct answer is A. Both 1 as well as 2, they are not something that includes money measurement. The last one is something that includes money measurement. Now let's move on and talk about the next question. The next question says that practice expenses and outstanding expenses are taken into account by the firm on the basis of the following concept: prepaid expenses and outstanding expenses. Prepaid means the ones which is already paid before time and it is not even due yet, and then outstanding is something the time has gone but we haven't really included it in our books yet. Then what is it? Money measurement concept, accrual basis of accounting, cost concept, or dual aspect concept. What would be the correct answer? Prepaid expenses and outstanding expenses are taken into account duly in which area? Prepaid means something that belongs to upcoming years, and outstanding means which belongs to current year and we are taking it to the next year. Such a thing happens only in the accrual basis of accounting. Under accrual basis of accounting, we would record the things whenever we feel that there is a requirement to look forward to it, not based upon the fact that it should be done on that particular day itself only, then we'll record. That means we will not record things just because it is at that point of time paid in cash at that point. So it is not based upon cash basis, right? Okay, here comes the next question. What will be the effect if the sales return of 50,000 posted 48,200 and purchase return of 46,000 posted as 47,800? Acha, now the point is what will be the effect? There is a sales return. Sales return is on the debit side and we have posted less. 1800 rupees is undercast in terms of the debit side, while purchase return of 46,000 posted as 47,800. That means purchase return, that is our credit side. Purchase return is at the credit side. The credit side is above by 1800. This is overcast. So in this case, what's happening? Our expenses are somewhat sales return, cancellation of sales is done more, right? It is done currently. it should be 50,000. We have done it less than that. So probably we haven't booked the proper uh, reversal of our the income there. That means this is a portion of a loss which is not booked yet, and the purchase return of 46,000. Now something which was supposed to be noted as purchase return, we are giving the goods back to someone and we have recorded it more. That means I have booked that as something that is going out of my hand, right? So in this case the purchase return is basically something that increases our income, and we have shown our income more than what it was required. So technically we have made both the things work, and ultimately now the profit and loss will increase by 3600 in this case. No, it will actually decrease. The answer is C, not B. The reason is 1800 is undercast. 1800 is undercast in what case? The sales return. Our sales is getting lesser by 1800, and we have shown that the purchase return is of 46,000. We have shown that we have given back more. So we have shown that we have lesser expense right now. So basically the expense is overbooked and our income, our sale reversal is also underbooked. That means in both the cases this is going to have a negative impact on our sales, and it has gone reduction is there up to 3600. So that would be the answer. That should be decrease, not increase. Let's look at the next question. Provision for bad debt is made as per entity concept, conservatism, cost concept, or going concern concept. On what basis do we record it? Provision for bad debt. Bad debts means the debts which the particular person is unable to pay, right? There was a certain person who was supposed to pay us and he didn't pay. Now that particular point is covered here. That would be in the area of entity concept, conservatism concept, cost concept, or going concern. The provision for bad debts is made up. It is made up of conservatism concept. Conservatism means anticipate the losses but not profits. Right? So in this case we are anticipating here that yes, in the upcoming future there is a loss coming up, and that particular loss is covered here, right? So it would be conservatism concept. Accounting standard AS10 deals with fixed assets, depreciation accounting, consolidated financial statements, and accounting for taxes on incomes. AS10 is actually linked with property, plant, and equipment. So it is related to the area of fixed assets. Okay? Then depreciation accounting is AS6, and remaining are somewhat, they are covered in the higher levels. None of them belongs to AS10 there. So in this case the correct answer is fixed assets. Here comes the next question. The next question says, which of the following is a revenue expenditure? expenditure for used machinery part for sale, purchase of motor car, purchase of building, or cash paid for audit fee. When we are trying to look forward towards revenue expenditure, what do you mean by revenue expenditure? The expenditure that we are incurring on the daily basis of the organization. Okay? So since it relates to the daily basis work of the organization, machinery is a big asset, motor car is again a very big asset, building is very big asset. These assets are not used for 1 day or 2 day, they are used over a period of time. And cash paid for audit fee. When it comes to audit fees daily basis operations. Daily basis means every year you have to conduct audit, है ना? So every year you have to get the particular bank audit done. There are organizations which are getting concurrent audit done. Every month they are getting done. Quarterly they are getting done. They have to pay to the auditors. They are not making any asset out of it. So in this case it would be the cash paid for audit fee. Next question. A purchase invoice is recorded in the purchase book, day book, as 18,500 without taking into account 10% of the amount offered as trade discount. So technically 1850 was the TD that we received, but we didn't record it. So what's happening in this case? See, if it is overall missed, this is a case of omission. Though it is wrong, but it is omission. They forgot about it. So the excess credit 1850, excess debit 1850, excess debit 3700 are no impact. Since it's a case of omission, something which is not recorded at all. We just recorded the supplier and our books. That is, we purchased something for 18,500. No recording of this particular discount is there, so there is no impact. Right? Here comes the next question. The next question says that a sales invoice for rupees 21,000 has been posted to the customer's account as rupees 12,000. Now we have exchanged the particular point. It was something which was 21,000, I wrote it for 12,000. So is it excess credit of 12,000? Excess debit 12,000, excess credit 9,000, or excess debit 9,000? In this case, the correct answer would be what? In this case, the point is the difference is of 9,000. A sales invoice, since the sale was of 21,000 and we wrote it for 12, technically the difference of 9,000 is occurring here, है ना? That means we will have to put the income. Excess credit of 9,000 is now required because we have written it as a lesser amount, and we should note the entire amount. Next question. It says that a trader disposed of old equipment with a book value of 3,500 for 3,900. How would this transaction be treated in the books of accounts? How will you treat this? Capital receipt 0, revenue receipt 3,900. Capital receipt 3,900 and revenue 0. Capital receipt 4, revenue 35. Then capital 35 and revenue 4. A very basic question. See, the point is, what is the value of the asset that has gone by? It is the office equipment, which is a capital expenditure. That 3500 is the capital expenditure. So basically this is my capital receipt, and whatever profit or loss you make, it goes into the profit and loss account. So we call it revenue receipt, right? Whatever money you make over and above that particular asset due to the sale, due to the purchase, then we will be recording it here as a revenue receipt. Done? So the answer is D. Capital receipt 3500, revenue receipt 400. Now the concerned account debited with the journal should be debited in the ledger, but the reference should be of the respective credit account. Credited in the ledger, but reference should be of the respective debit account. Credited in the ledger and reference should be also of respective credit account. Then debited in the ledger and reference should be also be of the respective debit account. When we talk about concerned account, debited, if I talk about ledger na everyone, the portion that would be debited, the credit portion of the entry would be shown here, but the amount of debit would be shown. That's the basic rule, that this particular account was credited when the given account was being debited. So we'll have to show, if it is a debit item, in the table even it would be shown on the debit side, there won't be any credit side there, right? We will be debiting it, but what would be the respective credit side? For example, if I purchase and I pay cash, so in this case what will happen? If I am making purchase account na, purchase account, here it is debit, so on the debit side I will show, and this is the credit side. On the debit side I'll show it as two purchases. Okay? Debited in the ledger, but reference should be of the respective credit account. Done? Now let's look at the next question. Unintentional omission or commission of amounts and accounts in the process of recording transactions are known as frauds, misinterpretation, errors, or none of the above. What would be the correct answer in this case? Unintentional omission. You forgot about something. If you intentionally do it, then it's a fraud. You just did it unintentionally, you forgot about it. Or commission, something that was related to Mr. Ram written in the name of Mr. Sham. A normal mistake, right? When you make such mistakes, they are covered under frauds, misinterpretation, errors, or none. They would be covered under the topic of errors. Next question. It's an effect of an error is cancelled by the effect of some other error. It is commonly known as error of principle, compensating error, error of omission, or error of commission. If an effect of an error is cancelled by some other error, matlab maybe what has happened is the error has happened in debit and a similar error has happened in credit as well. So in both the areas the mistake is almost the same. Then what would you do? Is it an error of principle, error of commission, omission, or compensating errors? when the same error is on the debit as well as on the credit side. Such errors are called compensating errors. Okay? They are called the compensating errors. So that's it for the day, everyone, and the registration process for the examination is over. So if you're looking forward to it, then what you can do is you can take up our courses. Let me show you where to go, and you just have to go to our website and go on to the area of JAIIB and CIB. Look at this area, JAIIB and CIB Mahapack. Under the JAIIB and CIB Mahapack, you can look at the JAIIB CIB Mahapack, and you can also look forward towards our JAIIB Mahapack 2.0 that is also available on the website. And what you can do is, if you are preparing only for this particular area and you don't want to go ahead and look forward towards other things, then what you can do is you can take up only the JAIIB normal or regular classes as well. In this case, you will get just an English medium batch or just a bilingual batch. And if you are looking forward to all other classes, then what you will have to do is you will have to take up the Mahapack that you can see here. Under the Mahapack 2.0, you will get more benefits, as under this you will get the live classes, recorded classes, test series, bilingual as well as English medium. Both the classes would be available. Revision batches would be opened up for you. All those things would be available for you if you take up the Mahapack. In terms of the classes, this is what you will get: the PPB, I&FS, AFM as well as RBWM. So if you're looking forward to it, kindly check it out on our website or in our app for further details. Right? You have to go on to the area of www.adda247.com, and kindly don't forget to download the app, because if you're doing it through app, then you get more discounts, right? And if you're looking forward towards the further working there, then what you can do is you can also take